We've got a gunslinging, gambling dealer robot that is turned outlaw. We're not exactly sure why, but what is interesting is that his entire kit or skill trees are based around luck. Yeah. Let's talk about it. First up, the reveal here. Gearbox basically confirms, obviously, 2 DLC Vault Hunters are going to be coming to Borderlands 4. The very first one is going to be coming in Q1 of 2026, and that one was the one that was revealed as Cash. Let's talk about this Cash, right? This new Vault Hunter. What do we know currently? All we know currently is that basically it was a casino dealer bot that their entire lives watch people win big money and forever change their lives at the tables in the casino, or the complete opposite of people losing their entire legacy and life savings at the table and forever, changing their lives. We don't really know what led them to leave the dealer life behind and then, take on the life of a Vault Hunter. We're not exactly sure how that all ties in, but it is worth noting here that Gearbox does love to tie new Vault Hunters into some sort of DLC, and that's exactly what they're doing here with Cash. When Cash is released, we're also going to be getting, I believe, the Story Pack 1, which will be featuring Mad Ellie and the Vault of the Damned. And because of that, one could only assume that Mad Ellie and all of her creations and all of her inventions and vehicles and stuff that we've seen from previous Borderlands games potentially can tie into, Cash at some point. Either maybe she ran the casino, maybe she built the bots initially, maybe there's just some sort of tie-in, with the storyline. We're not exactly sure how that's going to play out yet, but one could just speculate from Gearbox and what they love to do in the Borderlands series and new Vault Hunters being released. Now, in addition to the vague backstory that Randy gave us, they also dropped this image here, which, man, dude, just check out this guy. He looks so ridiculously cool, dude. I love his entire setup here, from the hat all the way down, through his boots. He's got this sort of like robot cowboy, maybe slight Reaper style to his overall aesthetics, and man, dude, mwah, I absolutely love it. And I don't know about you guys, but when I first saw the reveal and design of what Cash would look like, this is 100% what this reminds me of. We've got Twisted Fate here from League of Legends, all right? A magician, card, dealer, throws cards. The cards have different effects. Sometimes there's a little bit of RNG mixed in, but again, reminds me of that, even the entire style, kind of, even with his attire. But we also have Revenant from Apex Legends. Again, looking at the fingers, looking at the little skinny robotic design, the Grim Reaper kind of style vibes, the face. I don't know. It just kind of screams like a mix between those two with a little bit of a cowboy, aesthetic thrown into the mix. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are. Am I just too crazy, or do you guys have the same kind of vibe? We can also see here in the left hand, he does have 3 cards, which look to be like blue, kind of like, maybe some element type. We also can see the card launcher on his arm, and over here on the side we can see the deck of cards listed out there that obviously will go inside of the launcher. We can see 2 of the revolvers, or pistols, if you will, here. We also have in the bottom right hand side some dice, which again have skulls on them, going back to that sort of Reaper, Grim Reaper style vibe, along with, his entire aesthetics. And naturally here, this image has sent the entire Borderlands community into speculation mode, right? Basically, I've heard tons of different theories. I've been looking at all of the comments, reading everything that people are thinking here, and it seems like it's going to be awesome, dude. The entire kit playstyle here that Randy did confirm is going to be RNG based, right? It says that this could be the strongest Vault Hunter possible, or it could be the weakest Vault Hunter according to your luck, right? And that is going to definitely shake up some things here in the Borderlands game, especially when it comes to players who rely on that consistency. You can't really do that with a Vault Hunter like this, but for those that are looking for a very unique playstyle, I think Cash is going to serve that. And like I said before, I think he looks like the best Vault Hunter that we have out of the 4 so far in Borderlands 4. This one definitely is going to be topping that list for me. When it comes to the revolvers, maybe we'll get some dual wielding pistol action. Again, we haven't had anything confirmed, but that is something that a lot of people are speculating on that I would absolutely personally love to see. There may be a little bit more of like Overwatch Reaper kind of vibes there if you do have the 2 revolvers for like the skill. We've got throwing cards, which again is going to be very interesting to see how that's going to play out. Will it only throw cards as part of one of the skills that you can go down, or one of the skill trees you could go down? Some people are speculating that they'll have 3 different, in the 3 different skill trees, you might have something that's like pretty tame, something that's absolutely wild and crazy and very hard to manage, but can have some insane burst damage if you happen to get good luck and it hit. And then the third one maybe leaning more towards support style build, which could potentially also kind of lean into the more Twisted Fate from League of Legends by playing your cards right, if you will, to then support you and your allies. Again, all of this is pure speculation. We don't know until it obviously is revealed, but as of right now, that's kind of where we're at, and I am absolutely here for it. This reveal also marks a return here for the DLC Vault Hunter packs, which were completely absent from Borderlands 3, and I personally absolutely love them from Borderlands 2. If cash sets the bar high here, I can only imagine with the second Vault Hunter to be released later on in 2026 will take things even further. So now that begs the question, what do you guys think? Will cash be this end-all be-all, high risk, high reward, and the rewards will outweigh the risk or the, detriment if you do happen to get some bad luck? Or do you think that the RNG in general or the lack of consistent damage will be a turnoff for most players? Let me know down below in the comment section. As always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe here on the channel for more Borderlands 4 content. Join the community. You can join that via the Discord down below in the description. And with that being said, as always, guys, I'll see ya on the next one.